Welcome back to the FlipNerd.com REI Classroom, where experts from across the real estate investing industry teach you quick lessons to take your business to the next level. And now, let's meet today's expert host.
Hi, this is Steve Rozenberg, and I am the co-founder of Empire Industries Property Management and Realty Services, located in Houston, Texas. And today what we're going to talk about is the mindset and tools to help you be a successful person. I'm going to be your host of your REI Classroom today, and I'd like to welcome everyone for being here.
If you're an active real estate investor already doing deals and looking to double or triple your business, you should consider joining the Investor Fuel Real Estate Investor Mastermind. We're a small group of investors that share our best practices, tips, and tricks with one another in an effort to all win. We limit our membership to only 1 to 2 members per market, so everyone shares their knowledge, tips, and tricks openly and honestly. Our members include some buying 1 to 2 houses a month, up to some of the most respected investors and leaders in the real estate investing industry, some of which have personally done over 1,000 deals. If you'd like to be considered for our invitation-only world-class mastermind, please visit investorfuel.com to request your personal invitation. Our next meeting is coming up quickly. Go to investorfuel.com now to learn more.
So I can tell you a little bit about myself as a person who's not only seen but been a part of many failures and setbacks in their lives. I'm sure as probably many other people that watch this video and have probably had setbacks and issues in their challenges in their life. I get a lot of people that ask me how I have become such a successful person, both personally and in business, and still be able to have a lot of these setbacks and failures that I've encountered over time. I am still an international airline pilot, and I am a full-time investor, and I do own a very large property management and real estate company. And some of the things I've learned is that when people fail, a lot of people are afraid of failing, and they think that when they fail, that defines them as a failure. And I have learned that failing is really simply feedback. And that feedback is something that you can take that information and decide whether or not you want to go down that path again and fail again, or if you're going to learn a lesson from it and kind of not make that thing happen again, not make that failure happen again. And a lot of people think that just because they fail, that they are a failure. And I look at it as if you quit, you're a failure. If you are learning to ride a bike and you fall down, technically you failed, but that doesn't mean you're a failure. If you never got on that bike again and never rode again, then technically, yeah, you were a failure at that task of riding a bike. But as we all know, as little kids, you fall down, you get up, you fall down, you get up, and eventually you overcome the failures and you succeed. Some of the things is that a lot of people learn that failing is something that will define them, and they're afraid to even get close to failing because they don't want to be labeled as a failure, and they don't want to hear no. And you actually have to hear more no's to get to your yeses. And it's something that a lot of people have to shift in their mind to actually understand that. Some of the other things that I've done in my life to make myself more successful is I have learned to offload and leverage as much as I can. As a very large company, when you have an employee, you have 2 employees, you have 16 employees, you have 30 employees, you're offloading those things. Use of virtual assistants, use of anything that is a low-level, low-interest thing, you can offload because you have to understand the one thing that most people do not value and do not think about is valuing their time. And when you are someone that only has 24 hours in the day that I think everybody in society ever has, you have to realize that the one thing you have to protect and the one thing you have to covet is your time. And if you don't respect your time and you don't protect your time, then nobody else will. So I'm very, very protective of my time, even though I help a lot of people. I work with a lot of people through mentoring and teaching and other things. I make sure that they're not taking my time and wasting my time, because if I allow my time to be wasted, it will be. And by doing things like offloading and other things like that is you make sure that you are not allowing your time to be wasted. So again, those are just a few things that I do on a daily basis. I would say it's they call it pig-headed discipline. It's doing the same thing over and over and over again and not giving up. It's not something that you do one time and you're done. You have to be very repetitive and you have to kind of grind it out every single day. and you don't notice that you've made a lot of changes. But if you finally do this over the course of 5 years and look back, you'd be amazed at how many things you've actually accomplished and changed just by having that pig-headed discipline. So again, this is Steve Rozenberg. I hope that helps you. Feel free to look me up and see if I can help you. Again, this is the REI Classroom. Thank you very much.
If you're an active real estate investor already doing deals and looking to double or triple your business, you should consider joining the Investor Fuel Real Estate Investor Mastermind. We're a small group of investors that share our best practices, tips, and tricks with one another in an effort to all win. Real estate investing can be a lonely business for successful real estate investors, but it doesn't have to be. Investor Fuel members meet 4 times a year, but we talk to each other 365 days a year, and we focus on improving the profitability of our businesses, improving the quality of our lives. That's why we do this, right? And making an impact on those around us so we can truly leave a legacy. We limit our membership to only 1 to 2 members per market, so everyone shares their knowledge, tips, and tricks openly and honestly. Our members include some buying 1 to 2 houses a month, up to some of the most respected investors and leaders in the real estate investing industry, some of which have personally done over 1,000 deals. If you'd like to be considered for our invitation-only world-class mastermind, please visit investorfuel.com to request your personal invitation. Our next meeting is coming up quickly. Go to investorfuel.com now to learn more. Please note, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this program do not necessarily reflect those of flipnerd.com or any of its partners, advertisers, or affiliates. Please consult professionals before making any investment or tax decisions, as real estate investing can be risky. Are you a member yet of flipnerd.com, the hottest real estate investing social community online? If not, you can join for free in less than 30 seconds and get access to hundreds of off-market deals, vendors in your market to help you in your business. And you can start networking with thousands of other investors just like you. Get your free account now at flipnerd.com. Please check out the Flipnerd family of real estate investing shows, where you can access hundreds of expert interviews, quick tips, and lessons from leaders across the real estate investing industry. They're available at flipnerd.com/shows, or simply search for Flipnerd in the iTunes store.